This is another session of the Urban Alpaca Girl Show, but it's starting at the house where we have a bunch of carrots that Dee grew from carrot seed. She brought me a whole pail full. Her little boy Jalen loves my alpacas. We're going to take these out to the alpacas and we're going to video it as an Urban Alpaca Girl Show. Do they even know what to do with carrot greens? I know that horses love carrot greens and so do cows. My alpacas are over there by shed 3, and Dee is going to take Jalen in his wagon and the carrots, and I'm going to start walking over there and tell you a little bit about what Dee just told me about trying to grow these carrots. She learned a lot trying to grow them. I have a green area over there where I started to grow some carrots, but in March I'll be getting a high tunnel from NRCS, and I'm gonna do it officially in my high tunnel. So let's see, let's go. You can take Jalen up this hill, right? Yeah, let's go, and then we'll go into the corrals. And I'm gonna video what Alpha and Beta say about carrots with greens. And Jalen spent a lot of time with Alpha and Beta several months ago when Dee used to come here. She now has a nonprofit group that she works with, Play Days, so she doesn't come here as often as she used to. But she says that Jalen has good memories and was excited to know he was coming to see the alpacas. It is getting hot. It's close to noon. You know, we always do our Urban Alpaca Girl filming in the summer in the mornings. And we are going to maybe have Dee bring her families here for donation events, riding, driving, maybe even camping at my 20-acre ranch where Hip Camp is going to help me set it up so that it abides by the community law and people can bring their children to get to know my sanctuary animals and to learn what they can from them and with them. And I will also be having some fleece processing activities because alpaca fleece is extremely valuable. So let's see what Alpha and Beta think about Jalen in his buggy and carrot greens. They may not understand the green part of the carrot yet, because I've been buying carrots at my local markets in sacks that have no greens on them. And I usually put the carrots in feeders like this. And there are the boys, they're watching. And in the sheds I have feeders with teff-hay in them. I have bowls with alpaca pellets in them. And I give them carrots every morning and every evening. Now they're watching. The boys are watching, they're not sure.
Here, give them the carrot. Here you go.
And I honestly have never thought about how to present a carrot with greens to an alpaca. But we learn as we go. Let's see what, not quite sure, they're not quite sure. That's Beta, and you know he's a little bit more standoffish than Alpha is. Will they recognize Jalen? He has spent quite a bit of time a few months ago with the alpacas.
Alpaca.
I'm going to stand back here out of the way and try to video and show you by uploading onto the Urban Alpaca Girl Show another show about introducing alpacas to carrot greens. It's more likely that Alpha over there to your right will accept it. Remember, they're prey animals. They behave more like a prey. They're always afraid that something is a predator. And there's Jalen. As a matter of fact, it's possible that Jalen may be able to ride the alpacas soon. If we can't get them to come and get the carrot, we're going to leave the carrots with their greens in their feeders. And now what are they going to say about Jalen? Do they remember Jalen? I know they know him. Yeah, that's good to go get down. Watch their ears, watch their necks. And I'm going to carefully walk over a little closer, trying to stay in the shade because it is getting warm. I think we're going to have to leave them in the feeders and then I'll report with each show what's happening with carrots and their greens.
Sounds good to me. I'm just glad that I was able to cultivate them. I've never grown carrots before, so it's my first time growing carrots.
And Dee explained to me how she planted them, how she had to get the soil softer, a foot or two down. She watered them every day, and on really hot days more than once a day. Dee and Jalen used to come here. They didn't even have to announce themselves. They used to come here and hang out with the alpacas and take photos. Well, they're just not sure. The boys are just not sure who Dee is. There are a lot of turkeys here.
What's the turkey feather?
We've got a family of turkeys with little ones. And we got a family of deer that live here with little ones.
You seen some baby deer?
I can't hear you, but
You seen baby deer?
baby deers, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they live here. They love living here. And they get along fine with the alpacas. As a matter of fact, they like to eat the alpaca pellets, which is okay with me. I just buy more pellets. Well, see, Alpha is watching Jalen, and he's watching Dee. But it's not like he recognizes when, for example, when Tavis goes out to get them for school. It's not like they know, okay, I got to follow him in because we're going to have school now. They may not remember at all when Dee and Jalen used to go out and hang out with the boys at will. They may not remember that. I don't know. I don't know how much they remember. But we'll at least be able to document here what they think about carrots with greens. I'm curious whether they'll eat the greens. Why not? Horses do. Cows do. If they understand that carrot greens are edible. I had trouble getting my alpacas to eat apples. I used to cut them up and leave them behind wherever they had pellets and carrots, but they wouldn't eat them. That I know from watching YouTube videos that other alpacas eat apples. But those shows never showed me how they got their alpacas to understand that apples are edible. Now watch Beta looking down at Jalen. And now the boys are just interested in eating my pasture grass, my irrigated pasture grass. It looks like the boys have lost focus on Dee and Jalen. Yep, they're going on, focusing on grazing in my irrigated pastures. So I'm going to suggest that we put those carrots with the greens hanging out in the feeders as we walk by them. And then I'll be giving us updates on when the boys understand that those are edible carrots and greens. When you used to come here with Jalen to take photos of him hanging out with the boys, I don't think he walked as well as he does now. Am I correct?
He did not. And he didn't stay this far away from me. He didn't stay this far away from me either.
Okay.
So he's very comfortable. You coming? I know. I wish they would follow you too. They're not following you.
When you used to bring him, was he focused on them or did he get distracted?
Oh no, he loves them.
He loved them?
He stayed focused on them.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he loves them.
Do you think he's disappointed that they're walking away from him now?
I don't think he cares too much.
Okay.
But look, he's looking back.
All right, we're learning.
Yeah.
Remember, I had decades of experiences with horses and mini cows and only a couple years of experience with alpacas.
Mm-hmm.
But what we learn, we document, we let other people know
There you go.
how we do it.
There you go.
And the video that I've already emailed to you, you'll see that we took Beta with the English saddle out all the way into the big pasture. And then Alpha was free because we didn't have anybody else to saddle him up. If we have another helper, we can saddle them both up, walk out to the big pasture, and then the first day that we're going to put somebody in the saddle, it has to be somebody under 100 pounds. That's why I ask you, how much does Jalen weigh?
I might have some. I'll check in.
Okay.
I have a family in particular that might be interested
Okay.
with their children also helping around the farm.
Try to show them the Urban Alpaca Girl show on YouTube.
Right. I will I will text it to her.
Okay, and always try to CC me so
Okay.
I know who you're communicating with.
Okay.
All right, let's go as we walk back and stick the carrots in the feeder bars there, but let the greens hang out in front.
All right.
And then what I will be looking for as feedback from the alpaca boys is, do they leave the greens on the ground or do they eat them?
Like this, right?
Yes, just like that. Good. And they'll certainly recognize the carrot and they'll pull it out. But what will they do with the greens? Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
The juice carrots that I buy at the market are all orange. But I've seen them all kinds of colors when I watch YouTube about carrot farming.
All right. There you go.
Okay, let's walk this way. We've got a couple more feeders.
See how comfortable
Jalen's investigating the sheds.
Jalen.
You watch the Urban Alpaca Girl show and you'll learn a lot about.
Those are huge.
Yeah, I don't even know what those are, but I'm not worried about the alpacas trying to eat them.
Okay. It might. Sometimes it just means your soil is really good.
We irrigate back here every morning at 7 o'clock by a timer. And it's staying nice and green, as you can see.
Come on, baby. I think the kids will love coming here and doing
Wait, let me get closer.
I said I think the kids will love coming here and doing this.
Oh, the kids?
Yes.
Oh, good. Let's start talking about that.
Seriously.
You use social media. I don't. But I'm doing all the background work necessary to get this going, and I am a 501c3, so those donations will be a write-off from the family's taxable income if they so choose.
Okay. Come on, baby.
He's way over there, walking through the high grasses.
Oh my gosh.
He'll figure it out.
Yeah, he is figuring it out. He is doing it too. Good job, baby. Good job.
Although I'm a highly educated academic person, I knew that in my old age I would be giving priority to farming and ranching,
It's the best. I wish.
and that's what I'm doing with all of these activities that I'm planning, all the forms that I fill out. Wonderful. I'm very curious what the boys will do. Now, I know they'll pull the carrots down. Will they leave the greens on the ground?
Mama taught me how to do this.
This is experimenting. This is a scientific experimentation.
Come on, baby. You can't go that way.
You see, here's one of the carrots they pulled down, and they gnawed at it, and then they left it. But usually by the end of the day, all the carrots on the ground are, if anything's left, it's very little amount of carrot. And by the way, I do worry about holes like this. This is nature. This is a groundhog making a hole, and do the boys realize that they could possibly get a foot stuck in this hole?
They did?
You know, this is a groundhog. I worry about it. Let's try to get some sticks in it or something, maybe even carrots in it if we have any left. Dee has boots on, so she might be able to just collapse the hole. I worry about those kind of holes when toes like alpaca toes are involved. Will they hurt themselves if they get their toes stuck in this hole? If nothing else, we could go and fill it with hay, but then eventually they may eat the hay and make the hole again. I'm going to walk over here and take some of this hay that's no longer very green. Some of it's green. Alpacas prefer green hay. And I'm going to drop it in the hole. Try to stuff it in there. And then, you know, we come out here every morning and every evening. I'll advise my helpers to watch for the hole. And then I'll pick up this half-gnawed carrot, put it right here in the feeder. The alpacas are more likely to notice it in the feeder than under the feeder. You see what I did with the hole? I stuck the hay in it. Now I'll watch it.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
I figured where it was. Cool. I hope they like them. Okay, I hope they like them. Alright, I'm gonna go grab the wagon.
As I communicate with HIP Camp,
Go grab my wagon.
yeah, I'll CC you to keep you updated.
Okay.
Now, the alpacas are behind the sheds in the lush green grasses there. They can access those green grasses at night. I close the gate to the big pasture because I don't want them out there at night. There are neighborhood dogs and wildlife that I cannot monitor out there. And alpacas are prey animals. I do my best to keep them safe here at their sanctuary site in the ranchos, and yet give them the freedom to do what alpacas do. I'm walking back. Dee will be coming back with Jalen. I'm walking back, trying to explain how at 81 years old I am transforming my lifestyle into farming, not just ranching. That's where I grew some carrots a few months ago, because to get the NRCS high tunnel, I had to show that I had started farming. And I did have carrots there, but it turns out they didn't get very big. And I know I have clay soil here. So I'm working on trying to figure out how I can improve my soil. And quite frankly, that's a science. And I'm watching YouTube videos and consulting with other people. What's the best way to do, let's say, a 320 square foot plot of carrot growth without spending thousands of dollars on soil to bring it in? Can I improve my soil? I, of course, have the alpaca manure, but I don't think that's enough to improve that big of a spot. But on that table, some more carrots with their greens, and I'll be showing you on my YouTube Urban Alpaca Girl shows what happens with those carrots and greens. Goodbye for now. Sonia Sokol, the Urban Alpaca Girl.